Not now. What's up, Eric? Can y'all hear us?
Colt was messing with the microphone.
The boss, the little dude. There you go.
Okay,
My voice makes everything better. Let's try this. Oh,
that's better.
yeah, where?
Yeah, Colt was going, hello, 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 hello.
Man, it looks like we're gonna get lucky with the hurricane. It's continuing to push to the west, northwest. Um, it's sad that it's going to
Go to Lake Charles.
probably hit Lake Charles again. Yeah. So, but we're looking at the same amount, if not, dude. How you got all wet?
He was in the bathroom with mine.
Oh Lord, you gotta excuse us. Look the glare.
It's a circus around here.
We just wanted to hang out a little bit tonight. I figured it would be easier to talk about this if anybody would come in and want to have questions. You know, ask about what we did, how we did it. It's easy to visit with it right now. Try to hit everything in a 20 or 30-minute video. Oh, man. She don't want to talk.
No, just getting emails from work.
She don't want videos.
Yeah.
She works on a live stream. Snapchat.
No, it's not.
Snapchat code.
No, I don't have Snapchat.
Oh shoot, I forgot the GDP was on there, the Green Dream. What's up, Thrifty V?
Hello.
We're gonna kind of drive this towards talking about the hurricane prep, you know, issues, anything we have. I know the other live stream we did, we talked about it a little bit, but with the hurricane bearing down on southwest Louisiana, we figured anybody wants to come visit, we can talk about anything you want. You want to make fun of my karaoke songs my wife puts on there? You go for it. I have no issues.
I did make a video while he was at work making some bread, but I don't know how good it's going to turn out.
The bread wasn't that good.
You didn't even try it.
What's up, Dan? Glad to see you, man.
Hey,
Mr. Dan has an amazing food forest.
that's what it said. I can see.
You can't read. You from Ohio.
No.
Yeah, Todd. The weather's been crazy this year. It's been hot and humid more than normal, and you know, it's been quite a while since we had a hurricane. In fact, we had a tropical storm last year. The first hurricane we actually had was Laura that Sheena was able to experience, and then you know she gets a second one just to make sure the first one wasn't.
Yeah. I'm glad he's home though.
Yeah.
That makes it.
I won't have to leave with 10 inches of water still in the garage this time.
Or like 2016 when we got all that water.
Yeah.
And I had a newborn baby, and he was 2 days into his 14-day hitch, and we had 22 inches of water in the garage. Yeah, never had experienced anything like that before. And I got a real awakening.
She understands. We weren't planning on her leaving, but with the track of the hurricane, what they're forecasting now, she's going to stay. And the reason is, you know, with her work, she can only be basically 4 hours away. So the 4-hour places where she would have been able to go to stay with her and the kids are going to end up catching quite a bit of rain from the storm once it makes its easterly turn after it hits land from that high pressure.
And we didn't want me to get stuck and not be able to come to work. And then
Plus, not knowing what she's getting into by going over there.
Yeah.
With the low-lying areas, and the place does seem to flood.
We got everything we need here. Just hurry up and wait. That's all we can do. We went outside earlier and it was like the calm before the storm. Like it was no noise, nothing.
Todd, when are you planning on moving your house and everything, or starting to build a place out on your property? Yeah, Mr. Dan. We Florida took a beating quite a few years in a row, and we were sitting over here. It's always a sad day when anybody gets hit by the hurricanes, but we were feeling pretty lucky that we didn't get it, and then we get two pretty good sized ones that's going to hit both the same place.
You guys think we're cute in our matching shirts?
I don't match. You seen she hit me. She's mean. I'm gonna have to show you Mr. Dan's place. It's like a food forest.
Let me look at it.
No, you gotta read.
I can read.
If we ever get our 6 acres, that's what we're gonna do with it. I'm telling you, it's cool as heck.
Should have been them old people I take care of. They bought their land for nothing.
Well, yeah, 200 years ago. Nice. You gonna plan on selling your place, your home you have now, before you move out there? Kind of similar to what the GDP did, putting or starting out with a camper.
Oh, he's going to Arizona?
He's in Arizona.
Oh.
He's just moving from one of the cities.
I'm not moving to Arizona.
I tried. There's got to be all field work out there somewhere. I can deal with the heat.
They got old people there I can take care of?
Me?
No.
Eric, dude, your corn, those are some big ears of corn. We don't see nothing like that around here. We were watching the video before we got started with this.
That one looked like those naked neck
The
chickens
naked
with
neck.
the
Yeah.
with the hair on the top.
Yeah, Mr. Dan got a whole bunch of things around, just different types of fruits and plants. He's in Florida. Mr. Dan, you've been there for what, 2 years at your place in Florida? I think I remember seeing in your video. Nice, Todd. You need to look around for the after the sales. I mean, after summertime's done, and put you your them little blow up swimming pools. They go on sale for like $15, and they hold like 1,500 gallons of water. I don't know if y'all have a bunch of mosquitoes out there, but that's a good way to collect water just for gardening and stuff.
We have mosquitoes here.
Yeah.
Cole goes out there for 5 seconds and comes back with bug bites all over.
Because he goes outside in his drawers. Dude don't stay dressed for nothing.
He had some on his butt today.
You got any questions about the hurricanes, what we did, anything like that? Anything you want to talk about?
Smothered turkey necks.
Rob, what's up? Hey, if y'all want to learn how to cook some real Cajun food and not my half-assedness, go check out Primal Cajun. Cajun Rob. Oh, that dude got
Mr. Rob, I'm going to tell Maya she likes some smothered turkey necks.
He did the wings.
Same thing.
Are they big, Todd, the mosquitoes? Eric, no, as of right now, the water's actually going down. It's pulling it out, thank God. As far as in my place, we're probably about 4 inches lower than we were at noon. Pete Hud, what's up, brother?
Hey.
You can answer this also, Peanut. If the water's coming up at your place, over here it's not. We're about 4 inches lower than we were at noon. Didn't feel like it was necessary to walk around and show everybody the same thing I did on the last video. So we just came in and wanted to see if anybody had any questions about what we did, what we got done.
Cole said his bayou's coming up.
Yeah,
Earlier, he said that. That's his bayou.
The
So.
little dude is so excited for the storm coming because he thinks he's going to get to swim in the backyard water again.
Or we was going to go to the hotel. He wanted to go to the hotel.
Everything's good on this end, Peanut. We got everything pretty much ready. The only thing I have to do is stake down my the raised beds in the backyard. I didn't do that today. About 2 o'clock, I decided I had enough. Glad I didn't pull the plastic off of the greenhouses. It doesn't look like we're gonna, really need it.
Then he's making a vegetable soup tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a vegetable soup. So show Rob Primal Cajun how to make a vegetable soup. Steak dude. Oh, Rob, you could have come over here and done that. You were done with all your stuff.
And I was working all day, taking care of all them old people.
She lied. She was. She was here at 1. Oh, we got a while before the water's gonna come up. Oh, thanks, Rob, but we're not leaving. The little dude's sleeping.
Oh yeah, no nap. He sleeps at 7. I had a couple patients over by like Rob over in that area. Mr. Ken lives over by that.
Oh, hey, Rob, your turkey wings, do they cut them in half? I know I like to get them when they're jointed, cut them out, but a couple places actually take them. They cut the joint with a wing in the flap, with a boom in the flap of meat. Then they pass them on a saw and cut it. What you want to call it? The drumstick? Oh no, I like it all together, me. You buying that old Yankee turkey?
I had a patient. She was telling me, she has a caregiver, but it's like a crooked neck squash. She called it something, but it's like a big vine. She said it was kind of hard to peel. You can either like smother it sweet or do it like salty.
Yeah,
They usually, I was trying to think of the name. It was like
a yellow crook neck.
They called it a French name or
I
something.
don't know. What's up, Mr. CB? Hanging out with the cool people tonight, huh, brother?
But they
Well,
said
at least me, not her.
they use them for like preserves.
Oh, the patty pan. It's a white one that's looks kind of like a mushroom. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You think we're gonna last 2 hours this time?
Probably not. I'm not drinking a beer.
Drinking a beer, Mom.
I was stuck on a platform. Dude, I was mad. We was trying to get ready to come to work and come home, and we ended up having to wait. Not that it was, anything that the supervisor, anything did. I was just ready to come home. There was talking about the hurricane hitting real close. And we ended up getting in last night about 10 o'clock. You talk about a long 2-hour boat ride coming home. Winter grow. Planning on growing my raised beds, hopefully to the point that I could plant something, Rob. We're going to put a bunch of, once we get the raised beds in, a lot of broccoli, some cabbage. I'm not sure about greens. I love me some collard greens, but I was chatting with Mr. Homer from Micro Gardener, and I've never cooked them, well. I've eaten them. Older people around here cook it. It's amazing. I like them kind of in a sweeter cooking, the collards, but it's something I want to learn how to cook because, I enjoy it. And once I get that cooked right, we eat that a lot with some smothered turkey necks. Oh yeah, It's really always grow some nice collards, Mr. CB. Y'all got everything going on over there but potatoes.
I like potatoes.
Well, yeah, that was a big deal. First time I let boy eat something, we was pumped up that he was eating. I was pumped up.
He still don't like potatoes.
Nope, he ate rice. I'm like, that dude's Cajun. That's Cajun.
French fries, that's it.
He don't call French fries taters. That's not taters. I don't eat potatoes.
Mr. CB, I have to have my potatoes. I'm sorry.
She gets grouchy when she don't get to eat potatoes. Hey, Miss Crystal.
Hey.
After the storm passes, I got something I'm going to be sending you
Whenever we can get it to the
post office.
we can swim.
I hope we ain't got to. Still got the boat in the garage. It's ready to go. Just got to put the plug in when the rain starts. Hope we don't have to use that. I ain't swimming. Oh, hell no.
Cold though.
Cold was. That dude thought that was the most awesome thing in the world.
Oh gosh, that boy.
Thank you for the prayers, Miss Crystal.
Hey, Miss Susan. She's the one.
Oh, no.
I gave her a shirt.
Miss Crystal, where you got your Venus flytrap? That is cool. The zombies are trying to break in.
Maya, you okay? Miss Susan, you guys are staying or are you guys leaving?
From Walmart. Oh. Have to check them. We don't get many oddities like that around here in the Walmarts. I'm going to look into it. Oh, God. DG3's here. Good night, Todd, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Bye.
Keep on building, brother. They can hear you. It's really good. Anybody got any questions, about the hurricane? Any,
Questions for me?
What's so funny, Rob?
We didn't ask you, Rob.
It's about 4 seconds behind, so they're probably laughing at us telling Maya.
Oh, probably. We got 7 people, boy. What kind of pets you have, Miss Crystal? We got a 4-year-old. Do you want it?
We're staying, Miss Crystal. It's pushed far enough to the west that we shouldn't see anything like. I will leave, Rob. Peace out, brother.
Get out of here.
We're staying, Miss Crystal. Sheena was gonna take the kids north, but because of her job, she couldn't be more than about 4 hours away, and it looks like the storm would have hit almost as bad or worse in that area. And us not being familiar with it, we decided she was gonna stay. So yeah, we're gonna be riding it out. We're over here. We're looking to get the same or a little bit less than what we got for the last storm. So at the most 10, 12 inches of water in the garage, which is, perfectly acceptable for us. No, Dan, I didn't, not yet.
He was being lazy.
I was
today.
being lazy after lunch. Had a long last few days at work offshore. So a lot of up and down. When I go to work offshore, there's a lot of stairs. I've shared a few pictures with friends. I can't really post them on social media or anything like that because the companies frown upon it. But you can look online, Google it, offshore production platforms, and it's like stairs on top of stairs on top of stairs. I don't see how I'm so big with all the stairs I get to walk.
Mr. Rob cooked some turkey wings. Tell him
Turkey necks.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Tell him you want some.
Rob, I said you ain't got nothing. Your turkey wings ain't got nothing on my turkey necks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we know you love us, Rob. The Phil was in here stirring the pot last time, so figured you'd be in to get it.
Oh, Miss Crystal.
2 female guinea pigs.
We have 2 ducks, lots of chickens, a couple roosters, 2 dogs, 2 children, and a husband.
Eric, we're gonna try. The storms might put a damper on it because the horse stables where I was planning on getting the rice chaff, wood chips, and horse poop to layer the first 6 to 8 inches of the raised beds. I have to cross basically the racetrack. They have racetracks set up. So I'm not sure if they're going to want me to cross that with the truck and the trailer to be able to go back there and pick it up. So I'm really hoping that we are able to. It's cool enough now that if I'm not able to pick that up, I will get back to work on the greenhouses. I do want to get the plastic put up on the 3rd greenhouse while I'm off on this rotation. It just all depends on, what the weather lets us do.
Miss Crystal, we have 3 girls. He has 2 from his previous marriage. I have 1 from my previous marriage, and we have a little boy together. So 3 girls and 1 boy.
Yep.
25, 20, 13, and 4.
I'm old. Oh, another thing, Eric, where we pick up the compost, I might not be able to get back there to be able to pick it up. It's along the Lake Penure in Delcom, a few miles, about 4 miles from my house, 5 miles. You can look up Lake Penure salt mine disaster. It's pretty cool. They have it on YouTube. A couple of different viewings of it. A drilling rig actually drilled into the salt mine that was under the lake and it collapsed. Really cool.
Yeah.
Scary at the time. It was cool. I kind of, not the house, but I kind of told her that we'd be making some adjustments to the dining room. I was waiting to do that.
No, he said he was going to take the table down.
I'm going to take the table down and we're going to put up some
You just spilled the beans, Eric.
grow light. Yeah, Eric, well, I'm mad at you right now. There's such a putain. No, I'm joking.
No.
But yeah, I want to try a couple cucumbers, one in hydroponic and one in the soil with my lights from Hidden Harvest Grow Lights. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Cucumbers will probably outrun the tomatoes. But just check it out. Then I have some other grow lights that I had bought to start lettuce. So we're going to get that set up to be able to start the tomato seeds and pepper seeds for the spring planting. Also, if they don't get flooded out, we got 4 bell pepper plants out in the raised beds that I pruned back about 5 weeks ago, and they're starting to put off some decent shoots. So we're going to pick them out, and I want to put a couple of them in gallon buckets, and then I want to put one similar to what Mr. Jeff did from Grow Something with Jeff in a hydroponic bucket, cracking, and just to see how it works. Not losing nothing by giving it a try. Also, we have crazy amount of dragon fruits I'm going to be pruning off and starting, so that might end up being in here for the wintertime also. The boudin plants. I wish I had some. Rue.
Miss Crystal, I just subscribed to your channel. I'll have to check it out.
I don't know, Rob. We pruned it around the same time we pruned the money trees. You're about to go in your house.
Say hi to Rue, everybody. Oh, and Rue likes it when it floods because he likes to play in the water. He likes to go swim.
You don't like deep water. He likes it about 2 inches, and he drags his head along the top.
Our other dog don't want no part of the water. Nope. The
You
only
know,
water he likes is water bowl.
He's happy about 3 weeks out of the year over here being a Norwegian elk hound.
when it's 30
When it's
degrees
30
outside.
degrees.
You want them thrifty? We'll send them to you.
Oh my, Dan. I'm gonna do a video soon on it. Probably, well, not soon. Probably when it cools off a little bit, and I move them back in the garage. I have 39 varieties, maybe 40. It's right at that area. Each bucket has its own variety of dragon fruit in it right now. There's a Mr. Ty over at Spicy Exotics. He has a website and a YouTube channel. I purchased most of my stuff from him. I did get some from Miss Kim Pham, that a fam, before I found Mr. Todd's place. The video that I did a while back with the taste tests, which is the one that actually kicked off all my overly aggressive purchasing of them. I like to hoard when I get in on something I like. I kind of go over.
What did Rob say? The water? No, the water hasn't came up. What you said, it actually went down a little bit.
Yeah, the water's going down 4 inches, Rob. But yeah, you could. Spicy Exotics is Mr. Ty's YouTube page and his website. But
he also has an Instagram.
Yeah, he also has an Instagram. But you can shoot me an email. Look in my about. Shoot me an email, and I can get you a couple cuttings if you like. The one that started everything was supposed to be a white flesh with a pink outside, and it ended up being a pink outside with a red flesh. Had a really good flavor to it. We were surprised, and not knowing how long to leave it and what to do with it, we cut it off right before the last storm that came through 6 weeks ago, and it was really amazing. Okay, Miss Crystal, I'm going to tell you, I'm sending you a cutting also. That's what we was putting in the mail to send you. We're going to send you a cutting also. I was going to surprise you.
My 13-year-old just wants to eat junk all day.
She won't even try the dragon fruit.
Junk and potatoes.
The dragon fruit is, it grows really well. It likes compost. I'm still learning, so I kind of tend just to show and not really talk about a whole bunch besides what I'm doing with them, because I don't want to give anybody the wrong information. I'm using sugarcane compost right now as the pulp after they process it, and it's growing amazing for most of them. A few of them's had some burn-ins. I'm not sure if it's from the lack of watering from my queen or the it's a little bit too hot for them. Too much fertilizer.
It's too hot.
So it's a learning experience, but for the most part, they're growing. They put out amazing amount of shoots, and we're going to be repotting. I'm going to prune soon to where I can make sure they're started for the wintertime, have their roots and stuff established. But yeah, I'll be sending out a couple. Get in touch with me, Mr. Dan and Miss Crystal. You have one coming your way for sure.
He's gonna look at the videos I did while he was gone and edit it and see. Hopefully, it turns out. So don't laugh at me, guys.
Where you read that?
No, I'm just telling them.
Yeah, some of y'all might not have been here. Sheena did. We got a bread maker.
Yeah.
And she also did some banana bread.
Well, I did a loaf of bread, and then I made like a chicken and rice soup. So I videoed that.
We're gonna see how that comes out. I was at work, so she wanted to give it a shot. So y'all be kind. It's a lot better looking to look at her than to me. This old grumpy man right here.
So we'll see how it goes. I could do that part while you talk about all the stuff outside.
You still gonna pull grass, and you still gonna pick and prune, and yeah.
I do the picking and the selling of the vegetables.
She's a way better salesman than I am at it. But we're looking possibly having around 400 tomato plants next year in the spring. Thank you, Eric. I mean, I was lucky enough to be gifted a piece of the dragon fruit, and it's, the guy that gave it to me still hasn't got a fruit off of it. Shane, if you watch the video, I know you have, Eric, but if y'all watch the tasting of the video, the guy in it with me, Shane, I went to school with him, and he gave me the dragon fruit. We really hadn't talked much besides hello and a couple memes and stuff on Facebook. Offered it to me, and I was lucky enough to get one fruit off of it. There was 4 other flowers
but
that
they
popped,
came like all at one time.
They
Yeah.
always come all at one time.
Yeah.
But we had an infestation of ants in the bucket that basically it made it abort all the flowers that they had, and it's going to take a really good pruning to reestablish it. But it grows fast. We've had Miss Crystal and Mr. Dan. We've had probably 7 to 8 feet of growth in the last year off of that plant. If I'd have taken better care of it, it'd be a really pretty plant right now.
Oh, 10 people, babe.
Oh, we're rocking. 10 people and the Green Dream Project got theirs going on.
I don't know who that is, but
Yeah, you watched them before. They're out in Arizona with the living like I want to live, off grid, and
the man and the woman.
yeah, building the earthbag house and everything.
Oh yeah.
That's me. That's how I want to live.
Bye. We do love each other. Oh, we just lost one. Maybe we need to drink more.
I'm excited about the bread maker we got.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some bread tomorrow.
2 things I need in my life is bread and rice, and fresh bread is good with peanut butter and steamed syrup.
Be good with the vegetable soup tomorrow.
I gotta cook.
Lord have mercy. Miss Crystal, we got a gallon of corn, a gallon of green beans.
We cook a lot. That's one thing. The little dude likes what I cook mostly. This dude will eat rice and gravy for breakfast 7 days a week if you let him, along with lunch and supper. So
He even takes it to school in
Yeah.
pre-K.
in pre-K, he takes it to school. He took some gumbo the other day.
He's the only pre-K that takes gumbo in his thermos.
Yeah. He's not. But we have a pot that's about probably 4 to 5 gallons, and we try to fill that up when I cook. Stuff that freezes well. So gumbo and soup, and a lot of the times rice and gravy will freeze well, and pull it out. It's about a 3-hour process to cook it all, but it's about a 30-minute process to reheat it. It works great.
Yeah, I don't really cook the rice and gravies and stuff, so we freeze it in like quart-sized bags. Then I can take it out for Colt during the week, whatever, he can eat that. So, and I don't cook much when it's just me and the kids. We usually eat out of the freezer or something. It makes it easier.
Yeah, my job and being home when 14 days off makes it easy for me to cook. I think I spoiled the last time I was in because I cooked like 6 out of the 14 days, and the other 6 more out of the 14 days we ate leftovers.
Yeah, and then his girls will come and get some food too and take some home. So
Eric. Yeah, it's got a daughter going to college. She takes food when she comes by. The other daughter, the oldest one's finishing up her master's. We call, she'll come eat. I'm not taking that. And then she leaves with, 3 or 4 grocery bags slap full.
but her boyfriend has to eat a sandwich.
Yeah, that's a story.
That's a
The little dude told her boyfriend, come over here. The boyfriend asks, where's the plates? He's like, oh no, you're not eating rice and gravy. You're eating a sandwich.
And he said that all on his own.
Serious. He's like, the bread's right there. He laughs, went to get up. He's like, no. You eating a sandwich.
So we just joke every time. And he still tells him every single time, but the other boyfriend, he can eat whatever.
Oh, well, the last hurricane I had extension cords run all over the house trying to get the freezer, the refrigerator, and all that. Gus. Who's Gus? Think you meant to send that to somebody else, Mr. CB? But yeah, I ended up burning a couple extension cords. Not really burn them, but they fused together. So what we did, and I will do a video on that soon. I don't like sharing my electrical ways I do things, but I will show how we, what we did to alleviate all the issues with the extension cords. The house is almost 6 feet off the ground. We went into the house and we drilled some holes where the receptacles are, and we put new receptacles in that only run off of the generator, and we have a plug-in on the porch that we plug in straight into the cool, Mr. CB. That's good, dude.
Mr. CB, he has Alzheimer's, so don't.
I got no timers. I don't remember.
If you need to tell him something, call me and tell me, because then he's not gonna remember.
That's so mean. So mean.
That's why he married me. I take care of old people.
Rob, stop. You're encouraging her. But we went in and we have receptacles now for the generator, and we also have receptacles for the town power. When the electricity goes out, y'all need to stop. I can't even read and talk. I'm trying to do a serious informational piece here.
Oh God.
Making everybody laugh. Yeah, Miss Crystal, we're probably, as the crow flies, probably 35, 40 miles. I know the general area where he lives. We're south, probably southwest. He's northeast from us. Yeah, we're general area. We're not far at all from each other. I do think that our accents are a little bit different. He's more along that I-10 border where it kind of accent changes.
That means he's not a real Cajun.
No, he's on the south side of it. South side of I-10 is Cajun. Everybody north of I-10 is a Yankee.
I'm a Yankee.
That's the stories around it. Yeah, that was a mistake. But if I can, by running everything under the house, we're able to alleviate all the extension cords and everything, and still be able to run. We go outside, plug in the generator, and for 10 minutes, in 10 minutes, we have everything back up and running. Each plug is next to the other plug for the generator or the town. We unplug what we need from the town, plug it into the generator side, and roll with it.
It's kind of like at the hospital where the generator is like red, so that's how it is. Like,
go ahead, keep explaining.
No,
you don't
up.
even understand.
You don't even know.
I can wire a house. I wouldn't try. I haven't done it in a long time. Thank y'all so much. We're having a good time.
Okay.
When are we doing it, Rob?
Don't encourage his bad behavior.
I've got Speedos and a hat and some jumper cables.
Oh, Lord have mercy. No, Rob, he's cooking a soup tomorrow.
Hi, Black Pack, Homestead, Mr. Chris and Miss Marla. Tomorrow.
He's doing a vegetable soup. I just told you what he was doing.
Tomorrow is going to be like this. It's going to be raining inside Louisiana, bruh.
Hey, Beth.
Hey, Beth.
You hear that? You hear that rain? It's starting.
Starting to get a few rain bands. Yeah, it's going to be nice this time if we lose electricity to be able to cook. Cold. I wish I could right now, Mr. CB. All I'm getting is meanness over here from that one. I got spray me with the hose in the shop bin. Whoa, what's that? That's a tornado coming through. I don't have to fake the deep ditches.
Get popped the top.
You get popped. Well, we're about to get 3 to 6 inches.
Oh. 11 people. We're doing good.
Oh yeah, all the cool people are hanging out here tonight.
Yep. Drinking our Coors Light and Trulies.
I'd be embarrassed to show people you drink that.
It's actually yours.
That's what she said. Y'all have any questions about the hurricanes? My funny accent?
Yeah, we're pretty hunkered down. He did most of the work today. Well, until noon.
They said 7 to 11 foot last time, Rob, and that was pretty. We ended up with 12 inches of water, 10 to 12 inches of water in the garage. That's what we're looking for again. Unless we get dumped 12 to 15 inches of rain, we're not going to see that.
Until the Queen attacked him.
What's that?
Mrs. CB said until the Queen attacked him.
I can't read that. Who's that?
Michael, John.
Oh, I'm gonna put my glasses back on. You're gonna see the reflection.
See, I told you he was getting old.
Yeah, Michael John, we're not leaving with Sheena's job. She can't be more than 4 hours away. She's considered essential. We were planning on sending her to Monroe, but it just didn't. It didn't work out, with the way the storm was going. So we're just gonna ride it out here. Oh, watch this. Oh, we're blowing up.
All right, Miss Crystal. Thank you for watching.
Have a good one, Miss Crystal. As soon as the storm passes, we're gonna put you a package. Going to New Iberia, then south. Mr. CB.
What do you think?
I'm not telling you. It's not your business. That's my phone. I don't dig in yours.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Karaoke. Maybe tomorrow night, Rob. I didn't get enough alcohol in me tonight.
You starting stuff, Mr. CB?
Where y'all going to New Iberia and then heading south? Like, I hope you're not going to like Sycamore Point and stuff. Or
Where they live.
this way. They're local. Rob. No. No karaoke tonight. Casinos are always safe.
You was singing the Colt
Oh,
Jingle
yeah.
Bells.
Jingle bells. Okay, New Orleans. Not really any secret projects. I still have the raised beds I need to do and the greenhouses. Um, After I'm finished with that, I do have a project of putting a 13 horsepower Honda motor on a old golf cart.
Oh, you've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah, because I'm slowing down on everything.
He's getting old.
No, I can't go start nothing because I have to be with the queen and the little dude in the morning till 8 o'clock. Then the dude gets back at 3 o'clock, and I can't be doing nothing after 3 o'clock hardly, unless it's what he wants to be doing.
Because he's been at school forever, Daddy.
Yeah,
He needs
forever.
forever and ever.
It takes so long. I've been there for like 3,700 hours, Daddy.
10 hours.
10 hours.
The naps take so long.
Eric, I'm gonna figure out that StreamYard stuff, and you're gonna sing the karaoke song first, and then I'm gonna sing the karaoke song.
Then you guys can vote.
And then Rob, Primal Cajun, you're next.
And then Mr. CB, put him in there. He wants to start trouble.
Sing. Not tonight. We're probably gonna end up doing one. It's gonna have to be when the little dude's not here. I'm gonna get liquored up. I'm not gonna be drinking this. I'm gonna be drinking
3 bottles of wine.
3 bottles of wine.
Rob, you could do it with your Weather Channel tomorrow.
Yeah. Dude, I even got the microphone. You could be like you on KATC. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check it out. We got a lot. Singing Weatherman.
Singing Cajuns.
I ain't no singing Weatherman. All I know is they used to have a rock, and these people made a fortune off of it. They had a rock tied to a string. It said if the string is, if the rock's not moving, it's not windy. If the rock's moving, it's windy. If the rock's wet, it's raining. And if the rock's gone, it's a hurricane. These people made a fortune selling a Cajun weather vane.
I'm just playing, Mr. CB.
Hold on, I miss G.
You need to read faster.
How y'all doing up there, Jay? Y'all expecting anything? I think y'all gonna end up getting it a little bit worse than we will when it cuts back across, actually. What's reading? She crazy, Mr. CB. She crazy. She want to talk about how old I am and stuff all the time. When I'm outside
Like I said,
working,
that's why he married me, so I could take care of him.
she take care of me. I'm outside working in the summertime. It's 130 degrees above lava hot.
I'll bring you drinks. I'll make sure.
After she wakes up from a nap.
No. You took a nap today.
I tried. Somebody woke me up. No.
We are the hurricane party.
Yeah, we don't really party that much. The garage karaoke song from a while back, we hadn't done that in a while.
Rob, you don't help.
Rob, I feel a lot younger when I have Jägermeister. But Yeah, I'm not a big fan of being around people during a hurricane with people drinking, not being around people. It just everybody's all drinking and having fun, and tension starts getting high because somebody's drinking and acting couillon, which is couillon is another word for stupid. But yeah, they start acting stupid, and then next thing you know, there's a fight, and then people are trying to drive drunk in 150-mile-an-hour wind, and it's just not
And the
working.
hurricanes are already stressful. You know, you got things to worry about and to stay or to go or worry about your food, everything, you know. So we just try to
We-
stay to ourselves.
Just drink my one beer. I'm about to drink my second one, and I'll be done for the week probably.
Yep. You ready now?
Yeah, chop chop. There you go. See how that works.
I like my cool shirt.
It's not hers. Chop chop, woman. Look
Mr.
at me.
CB, I'm gonna call your wife.
He was fast with that one. He said, "You need the number."
Yeah. Yeah, just like Mr. Curry.
She said, "Nope, she's just all talk, Mr. CB. That's all she is." Oh man.
Yeah, give me the number. I'm sure we have plenty to talk about.
I do have a mail call video I'll be doing probably Monday or Tuesday from Mr. Jeff would grow something with this. Jeff.
Don't look at his shirt. Mine's better.
No, thank y'all. No pockets. Mr. CB, the next time I get something made, I will have one specially made for you with pockets. And it's going to be special order just for you. We were planning on getting a few more shirts and giving some out. Now, pay attention. In the next few days after the hurricane, we're gonna do a video since everyone's in here is listening. I'm gonna put like a 2-second spot, so you might miss it. You're gonna have to follow the rules, but we're gonna be giving away a shirt and maybe even a dragon fruit or somebody. Whoever wants a dragon fruit, whoever wants a shirt wants a dragon fruit. But we just hit 700. It's still pretty amazing that I've got 700 people. Even
I like to watch.
yeah, that you took the time to hit the subscribe button. I didn't start this to have any thoughts, about making any money with it. I did it because I was an old fart that had a baby, and after watching Mr. CB for a while and getting into the hydroponics, I wanted him to see what I was doing. So, I know, Eric, I appreciate it, man. You always pumping that out. That's awesome. You're great for doing that, man. But yeah, it's still funny getting he said the number.
Calling her first thing in the morning. Okay.
I made a lot of great friends, and people I might never meet in life, but we talk on the phone, talk through the emails, talk on messengers and all kind of stuff, and it's fun. I also have the video I'm going to do it on. I have a little idea, and we got one of them little Cricut maker things for stickers and different things. I have some ideas I want to make for that. And it's going to be, I don't know if it's going to take off, but we're going to talk about it in that video. I wanted to talk to Mr. CB about that earlier, what he thought about it, and he just wouldn't stop talking. For somebody that don't like to talk much, when we get on the phone, he don't stop. And he always says, "Do you watch my videos?" Love you, Mr. CB.
See, now he's starting trouble.
No. He knows I'm picking.
He's going to call your wife.
Getting in the middle of all that.
You sure you watch my videos? He might watch them, but he might forget.
I forget. I admit, I'm bad about that.
Oh, the rain's picking up.
Yeah. We got that air conditioning in the window now. It sounds like bacon frying.
You gonna cook that tomorrow too?
Nope, I'm not cooking no breakfast for you.
Rob, you cooking breakfast tomorrow?
Brittany says she's ready. We'll swap them out, Mr. CB. They can live together. Are you sure you watch my videos? That's awesome. We did a video, bed shaper video. And every time I make a video, I don't think it's going to do anything. I actually went and looked at it a few times. I was pumped up when it hit 10,000. Like, whoa, got 10,000 views on a video. Well, for some reason, it's been picking up some steam the last 2 months. And it's at like 265,000 views right now. It's crazy. It's only about 2 minutes. That would be awesome if this smelled like bacon. Oh, at work, one of the places I work at, the boss loves bacon, and I gotta cook that like 20 out of 14 days a week. You know, we eat bacon almost every day, bacon and eggs, and I'm the cook. It's fun. Oh yeah, back to Mr. Jeff from Grow Something with Jeff. Y'all check him out if y'all haven't. He sent me a cool little package of some different types of peppers and different types of tomatoes. So we were going from a pretty standard baseline of tomatoes, big beef, and Campari tomatoes, to where now we're going to end up with quite a few. It won't be a whole bunch of the other varieties, but we're going to have probably 10 to 15 different varieties of tomatoes for the springtime that we're going to be growing. And I've been looking for seeds from Mr. CB's giant Marciano peppers. That's some amazing looking peppers. Bacon is amazing. Amazing. And I found the perfect way. You put it in a skillet with some aluminum foil and you put it in the oven. Perfect every time.
Say hi, Rue. Say hi, Rue.
Get old, tired.
Oh, boy.
Y'all make sure you'll go check out the people in the sidebar. Everybody in the chat, some great people. If y'all not subscribed to them, check out their videos.
Just not that. What is it? CB's Greenhouse and Garden. Don't check them out.
She's picking. Yeah. Y'all check everybody out. There's some great channels, man. It's not always just about gardening, you know, to watch. I'm interested in a lot of different things. When my 14 days off, when I'm at work, I don't get to watch many videos. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour to upload. I'm basically on dial-up internet out there. So I try to catch up when I come home, but it's hard sometimes. The only livestock we can have in town is basically chickens and ducks.
And we don't kill them.
Yeah, and we can eat the eggs barely.
We have they have names, so
yeah.
We can't eat them. And sometimes the little boy carries them around in a basket, and he's the egg keeper, so we can't even eat the eggs
for 2 or 3 days. We could probably get away with the rabbits and the quail. I've grown quail before, and with my work schedule, it's really not, productive for me to with the eggs. And I mean, the cleaning up after them. It's getting rid of the living in town and being able to get rid of, the poop and everything is not real great. The rabbits, there's no way we would have any rabbits that the kids would let us. They will name them. They will name them.
Mr. Rob, you'd have some very upset children coming to burn down your house, probably.
You'd have a mad 4-year-old the size of an 8-year-old going after you. Ooh, he bows up and everything. I'm so mad.
Hulk smash.
Oh yeah, he's starting that Hulk smash now when he gets mad. Stomps his foot. Hulk smash. Boom. Shakes the house. Dude, I hate to see when you're 18 and I'm 60. Lord. Give me $100, old man. No, I said give me $100. Okay.
Yeah, right. He'll be more respectable than that.
Yeah. Oh man. Rob, I'm still waiting. You said you were coming over here and dropping off some of them turkey wings.
Maya's waiting.
Yeah. You want to check out some real Cajun food? Primal Cajun. That dude makes some groceries tasteable like that.
He buys that at the grocery store.
Yeah. It's his voice, but his mom's cooking.
Yeah.
Liar. What I'm lying about, Rob, I missed it. I didn't know when you put that up. Love me some turkey too, Mr. CB. Oh.
Some turkey necks.
I'm end up having to find me some turkey necks. I think we might have some in the freezer.
That's good.
That's good.
Maya goes to her dad's for like the holidays and the summer and stuff, and when she comes back, that's what she.
Hi, Maya.
That's what she likes to eat when she comes back is turkey necks.
You don't have issues. I ain't got no issues. When I'm cooking it, I'm ready.
We was loading up our chickens and ducks to go away for the storm, and we had a car pull in the front yard asking if we was selling our chickens. I said no, I said these are our pets. We're not selling them.
We get a lot of people that stop. Small town. Quite a few people stopped looking for vegetables and stuff last year. So we hope to produce on a bigger scale next year to be able to help them out.
Oh yeah, Mr. CB, all of our pets and ducks have names. Mike could probably tell you every single egg, which chicken it came from.
Mr. CB, you don't watch our videos?
Yeah, come on.
Oh God, that's a joke, everybody. Mr. CB's cool. We just have an inside joke because I forget.
You guys have any questions for me or
Nobody
for
wants to talk to
him?
you.
Oh,
You
Lord
ask
have
that when
mercy.
somebody leaves.
Oh,
You good lucky that?
we
No.
can say Rue.
You wasn't very lucky if you got him. This gumbo's good. What's in it? Rue. Cool.
6 baths.
I don't know how y'all do it, man. Oh my God.
The troll. Who's the troll hunter?
Troll hunter. I need.
That's fine.
Let's see. Give out some wrenches.
gonna think he's famous or something.
Mississippi is famous. You get a wrench. You get a wrench. We all get wrenches.
Just Eric.
Eric's not doing his job as a moderator. Have to throw in a few more. Feeling a little blue.
Rob,
Heck no.
I tried to drink shot for shot with him one time, and it didn't end well for me.
It's been a long time since I drank more than 10 or 12 shots. I don't know if I can handle it anymore. I don't know if I can drink more than 2 beers right now.
Beth, I do that all day long. I mean, I bathe my patients all day long. I do like 6, 7, 8 baths a day, but not for children.
Who goes next? I'd hate to see. I mean, the little dude hates a bath.
But then hates to get out.
Yeah.
Washing his hair is another fight.
He got the smallest cut, scrape, or bruise. He will let you know about it. He don't want to put it in the tub.
I tell Danny, I said, if he's hollering, I'm just washing his hair.
Second, Mr. CB. I'm only drinking 2. I stop at 2 beers because after that, rice and gravy.
Rice and gravy.
Dude eats rice and gravy. He will eat it for breakfast, lunch, supper.
It could be gumbo, a stew. Just tell him it's rice and gravy.
Rice and gravy.
And he's happy with that.
You tell him, what you cooking? Gumbo? I don't like that.
You want some rice and gravy?
No,
oh,
no.
yeah.
You want some? Okay, well, then it's rice and gravy. Oh, okay, I like rice and gravy.
What kind of rice and gravy is it? Don't tell him it has meat in it because
No. Is a rice and gravy you always eat?
rice and gravy with some soup. Okay.
Some soup, yeah. This dude told me last time I was in, he's like, Daddy, I want some barbecue. After I was, let me start from the beginning. We get up in the morning, I'm drinking some coffee. Dude's like, Daddy, let's build a new chicken pen. Okay. I got 2 corner posts and 3 T-posts in the ground. Daddy, I want to fish. I'm like, can I finish putting the last 2 Nope, I want to fish. So we go fish. We're sitting there fishing for about 15 minutes. He's like, Daddy, I want some barbecue. I said, you don't eat barbecue. Yeah, I eat barbecue. You know, with the rice and the gravy. Oh, you want some rice and gravy? No, I want some barbecue. No, you want rice and gravy? No, I want some soup. So we ended up cooking that day. Made some rice and gravy.
But he meant he wants you to cook the meat outside. That's
yeah,
what he said.
Yeah, he likes to cook outside. He wants a fire.
Beth, I'd probably do little boy's hair maybe like once a week. It don't get too dirty.
With him in school, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a fight.
It's a fight. He's getting better at it.
Yeah.
Sheena's rough with kids, giving them the hair.
You get in and get it done.
She like brushes their hair and it's like,
Hey.
You can hear it scraping. Dan, where's your wife from? I love rice and gravy. I could eat rice and gravy every night. I like my favorite is turkey necks in a rice and gravy smothered down. Then it's baby back ribs smothered down in the rice and gravy. Pork chops smothered down in the rice and gravy. There's a lot. I love all kind of stuff. Brooklyn, you see when we down here, you know, Sheena's laughing because she knows why it shocked me. Whenever we think of people up north, they like potatoes and stuff. It's not much rice. So that's cool.
When we first got together, he said, I'm gonna cook for you. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna make you some sausage and some rice and gravy. I'm like, what? I was thinking like brown gravy, you put like mashed potatoes and rice. I said, that don't sound too good. That's actually, it's not what I was thinking it would be.
Oh, the buttermilk biscuits is not the same. It's not the same type of gravy. I don't think. Usually when we eat biscuits, it's like a brown gravy mix that goes on top of a roast. You know, we brown, simmer, saute the onions and all the vegetables and the meat and everything, and boil it down, and make a gravy. You know, it's I don't know how to explain it. It's touched by the hands of God. It's amazing. I love this rice and gravy. We almost made some buttermilk biscuits last time I was in. We
did a homemade butter.
Yeah, we made the homemade butter and we had all the buttermilk. The little dude was like, "You can't make butter with that." Watch. He was so
It was like a magic trick.
Yeah. It's taking too long. It's taking 10 hours. I'm not sure, you know, the turkey necks are all around over here because we use them as crab bait. You can either go fishing if you don't catch your crabs. When you get home, you use the extras to make turkey or some rice and gravy. You know, my mom even just takes the turkey necks and she'll boil them down for an hour or so with some seasoning and salt, pepper, you know, a little bit of Tony's or something like that, and then just eat them like that. I like them in the gravy because I like to have rice. I got to have my 3 to 4 cups of rice a day.
Colt too.
Oh, that dude. We were saying earlier, some of y'all might not have been in here. That dude will take a thermos and gumbo to school.
I think you made a
gumbo. I've got a couple of them. I got one with the gumbo. One of them's called cooking crab bait. It's with the turkey necks. I'm sorry, Miss Arlie. Hi. I'm trying to think. There are ways back in the video list.
It's the ZV.
Oh my God.
Troll would. We need to delete.
Mr. CB, you should have been in here on the first, whatever.
I think he's been drinking.
We had a troll that came in and it was funny. It really was. And that really hits, you know, the point of where the troll was going. Oh my.
He said he tried to ban himself, but no.
Don't you ban yourself. We won't be able to get you back.
He has a blue wrench. You can't. Oh gosh, we needed this during this storm, guys.
I'm trying to think. There's a few of them. Another Miss Arlie, the Primal Cajun that's on there. If you scroll back, Mr. Rob, we call him Cajun Rob. I don't know if you know Rob the Sapper Gardener, so I call him Cajun Rob and Mr. Rob. But Cajun Rob has some really good cooking videos. He's much more detailed about what's going on. And I mean, you can look both of them. You might find his more appealing than mine. They are slightly different because he is closer to the Cajun equator, I-10, than I am. So I cook better. I just don't explain it better. So, but yeah, let's see. I'm waiting for Rob to come back and say something.
He has some turkey wings at his house right now.
Yeah, smothered turkey wings.
He says, I'm coming over for breakfast with Bloody Marys. We don't drink that over here.
Bring it on, boy. I'll be up. Some good gratons and some boudin in the morning with a cold Coca-Cola or some community coffee.
Yeah.
Well, that's living right.
Bring some donuts for the children.
Yeah, I have cooking crab bait. It's smothered turkey necks. Tomorrow we're going to be doing, it's not rice and gravy, but we're going to be doing how I do my soup. I know I have a gumbo. I thought we had done some pork chops one time. We were doing a Boston butt, but somebody let it burn.
No.
It's really easy. Rob probably has a quicker way of doing it than mine. Mine, it takes some patience and some back and forth to the pot. Rob or Cajun Rob, it's easy. It takes patience more than it takes anything to make the rice and gravy. I use a lot of onions. Any Cajun tells you they use one onion, it's
3 or 4.
3 to 4 is never one onion to make a good thick gravy.
And we like a lot of soup, so he makes extra.
Yeah, extra gravy.
All you have to do is say "Como ça va?"
It's Cajun ways of life. Comment ça va, you too? Partners. Yeah, we got a lot of
Ball?
Mr. Bill with Little White Door. Excuse me. I was talking with him, and he's like, "What does ball mean? Boy mean?" I'm like, it's not boy, it's ball. What? He's like, what does that mean? I mean, it means like, your partners. He's like, what the hell's a partner? I'm like, I guess like friends. It's like a step up from a friend. It's not, it's just different.
I yell that every day to our postmaster.
Mr. CB.
Oh,
Eric,
God.
dude, you guys are welcome. We've told you that before. Like I said, I don't know about the Cajun way of life. We
just do what we do.
We just it's kind of merged now, but gardening's gardening no matter what facet of life you in, no matter how much property. And that's what the great thing is about all this, visiting with everybody, and not so much in this, the live stream. It's kind of morphed and moved and done a whole bunch of different things. But the garden is the main purpose. I try to hang out with everybody. Rob, you spelled partner completely wrong. You need to go back to Google and try again. It's not partner, it's partner. That's right, partner. You spell it wrong, though. Cajun Homesteader, what's up, man?
Who's that?
Oh, I don't think Eric be come over here during the summertime. I don't think he's gonna like them mosquitoes that are big like turkeys. Bite your leg and it falls off. Yeah. Oh man, crawdads are way more tasty than lobsters. Oh my. Eric, you don't want to come between about beginning of December and middle of February.
Who is that? The Cajun Homestead?
Yeah.
Who is it?
I don't remember his name. Rob, you coming in here and supporting and propping up your website?
Yeah, but he just thinks it's just for him.
It's amazing. I mean, it's a great website about tomatoes, but we can
Go do it live on your own channel, Rob.
Don't tell her that. We'll take all the peoples we got right now. Mr. CB, it's not that the hurricane scares me. It's, Oh, okay. The real web Cajun, boy. Uh, it's not scary for me. It's scary. You know, we try to minimize the risk by having everything taken care of and not having to do it. But having the kids and the queen with me puts a lot of stress. You know, the generator goes off in the middle of the night. It's 70 degrees in the house, but she's still like, "Hey, the generator went out." Like, so what? It's still more cool. Let me sleep.
I just,
Go.
I'm like,
Yes, indeed, Mr. Donald.
and I like to be prepared. I don't like not knowing and the not knowing of the storms. That's what really stresses me out. But like, we prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
Yeah, we we got generator, we got gas.
I mean, we're always prepared with everything. We have plenty of food and water and supplies and
Seeds.
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 It's just, and like we talked about it before. We have a get out point when the water starts rising too fast or too high. We know we can still get out if we need to get out.
Mr. CB. The
Wait till she hears that you're talking about her like this.
they just like us. He's perfectly fine. She just gonna do when you shoot in the middle finger and laugh about it.
We're just puffing.
Oh, God. Oh, give it about another 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to go to bed.
You guys have any questions for me? Like how I put up with him
Nobody's
all
here.
these years?
Nobody's here to talk to you.
All right. Bye, guys.
Well, she's lying. She's leaving. Bye. That's right. Oh my God. That's a way to sleep, though.
You can't hear that.
I'm almost like that. She tells me all the time I need hearing aids, and I agree. It just,
You can't hear. You can't see.
yeah, I'm falling apart and getting old. But yeah, me and Rob, when I went to Ohio,
That's Mr. CB.
I didn't open it yet.
No.
Excuse us. Now talk amongst yourself for 1 second.
Oh.
She's not even paying attention.
Yeah, she's not even paying attention to anything I say.
It's not selective here, and if I'm not looking directly at Sheena, I can't hear. She has, matured a little bit and quit mumbling at some point, but I still have problems here, and most people if they're not facing me. But back to the web, Bayou Gardener. I was working in Ohio, found Mr. Donald's videos, didn't know anything about YouTube. Found Mr. Donald's videos, found the web, Bayou Gardener, and started spending a lot of time on that. Had a lot of time sitting in trucks in the cold weather and reading and watching people work. And that's how we basically, met quite a few people. Some through YouTube that ended up were on it before, but also some from the Bayou Gardener that I learned a lot from, made some good friends with. Rob's one of them. Phil, that was on the last stream, he's one of them also. I'd have never got into the hydroponics or any type of greenhouse without it. I'd still be, growing, overplanting, underworking, and underfeeding to, get too much grass and not enough vegetables out of it. Mr. Donald was a great leader, I guess, because when he was there and he was putting his time into his website, it was an amazing place to go on the forum and visit.
We had a couple get-togethers, but we just went to one.
We went to one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the last get together they had. That was a good time putting faces on a bunch of people. You know, people I talked to and visited with many hours.
Rob made a pastalaya.
Yeah, Rob made a pastalaya. They don't want to learn to grow hydro.
I think it's past your bedtime.
Oh, you better stop. One day I want to grow hydro half as good as you.
It is. Tell Miss Renee to take you to bed. It's past your bedtime.
Oh,
I don't even know him, but I'm joking with him.
he don't like you. So he told me. I mean,
he don't like you.
Oh, what do you mean by deep water method? We have done some. Oh God. When I was out at the property in the country, we did some troughs. We started off with constant flow through the neck cups, and then we ended up using. We built a trough, took a sheet of plywood, made it I think 12 inches wide, 12 inches tall, and 16 feet long. Lined it with visqueen, put a drain on the far side, and we let the tomatoes. It did great until it warmed up. We just didn't have the capacity to cool off the sump tank enough to keep the roots working. Not working, but keep them cool enough to be able to keep them alive. That's the hydro. I do hydro buckets. I'm still working on the greenhouses, putting them up. Hopefully by the spring I'll have them completed. Mississippi also does a few different types of hydroponic growing with the buckets and the tomatoes in the baskets or buckets using perlite. It's love it. Well, thank you. We really enjoyed it, and it's been a good time. Cajun Homesteader, we are like dead south. Basically
south.
Yeah, south central. About 25 miles south of Lafayette. 2.5, 3 miles from the Vermilion Bay.
He's gonna look at the bread making video and see if it's any good.
I'm gonna try to edit it. I'm gonna have, with the rain and everything, I'm gonna have quite a bit of time in the next couple of days to edit. So I'm gonna try to edit it and see what it does. We might end up having to remove some voice and do some voiceover. So we're gonna be working on all that. And Mr. CB, you are a liar. I learned some from Rob and the rest from you, brother. Homer.
We have some friends in Homer.
Yeah, we have quite. I worked in Homer for a long time and got quite a few friends.
And some girlfriends, probably.
Maybe, yeah. I ain't got no
Mr. CB, that's where he got his crabs from. Is Homer.
No. They're from Ohio.
No. Oh, God.
You're just jealous of my cool beard. Scrap Shackle, we just started getting some. Still getting a few bands hitting us now and then. About 30 minutes ago, we had a little band pass through, and we were talking about how it sounded like bacon hitting the window unit. We're sitting right here by the window unit. It sounded like bacon popping, and kind of got off on a bacon tangent. All of us all talking about bacon and food and all kind of other stuff.
Rob, you probably been there too. You've probably been to Homer too, so you know.
Rob been all over the world. I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna be mean like Rob.
I just seen that.
Me. Oh, every time I start talking, it's like.
And I'm reading while you're talking, and I just start laughing because I'm reading.
Good stuff.
You guys have any questions for me or him?
Nobody wants to talk to you.
No, Rob, he has to go to bed.
I'm old, Rob. Thank you so much for stopping by, Mr. CB. We enjoyed it.
All right, it was good poking fun at you.
As far as the secret to growing dragon fruit, man, I'm not sure. We spoke about that a little bit at the beginning.
I'm afraid to ask.
Type them out when I'm done about the dragon fruit, Mr. CB. She can answer them, so you just got to sit here a few more minutes. But the dragon fruit, thank you so much, y'all. Y'all have a great evening.
All right, see you guys.
I bought them from Mr. Ty over at Spicy Exotics. You know, real cool dude, really helpful, has some good videos, and he has his channel, YouTube channel. Most of my cuttings were purchased from him. He uses, I think it's Black Cow or Happy Cow compost, and he does great with it. I didn't want to spend that much money on it. We have a local nursery that takes and does sugarcane stalks that are crushed up from the local mills, and they compost it, call it sugar soil. You know, everything else it did amazing. So I took a chance and planted it in it, and they're really taking off, and it seemed to be enjoying it. I have had a few burnt tips. Not sure if it's from the lack of water or or if it's too much fertilizer in. We hadn't fertilized, but it is kind of hot. The mixture, you know, it's a little bit hotter than regular compost from the Happy Cow stuff. I think, you know, the main thing is getting good cuttings, and they like the heat and they like the sun, most of them. Knowing the variety and doing a little research on the variety you have to be able to determine, you know, the amount of sun they need, stuff like that. They do not like temperatures under 40 degrees at all. That's the minimum. They have to be taken in, or they have to have some type of protection. Rob, you're older, but you just got a girlfriend not long ago, so you're still feeling like you're 25 again. We're going to end up with quite a few new plants of dragon fruit by the time we finish pruning and planting.
Yeah, a lot of them has like new shoots and stuff.
We can end up bringing them in the house. We were talking earlier about planting some stuff. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. Well, we've talked about that. You started them from seed. It's probably most of the time they say about 2 years to be able to get to, at the earliest, to get to your fruit. Not knowing if they're from seed. Good night, Mr. Dan. Thank you so much for stopping by. We enjoyed it. We really did. being across, it's you're gonna spend all that time taking the waiting for it to grow, and then you're not sure if you're gonna have a self pollinator to be able to pollinate it back on its own. Go ahead and shoot me an email. If you look in my about, they have my email. Shoot me an email. We'll visit a little bit more about this. And if you want, I could send you another cutting off of one of the plant that I know is self-fertile. And that way you'll be able to have a pollinator also. We started with also a Pelora plant that we purchased off of the internet. It's supposed to be Pelora. It's buying off of the internet is hard to tell. But it was about 6 to 8 inches when we started. Shane, the guy that did the taste test with me, he purchased one also, and his is still about 10, 12 inches and doesn't have much going on with it. Mine's about 3.5, 4 feet and has shoots coming out all over it. It's one that we're going to be pruning back and restarting some, because the Pelora fruit's really amazing. It really does taste good, but it's a process to get it to the point where we will be able to, expect fruit from it, in the next 2 to 3 years. They say some varieties can actually take up to 5 years before they make their first fruit. That's what I've read and that's what I've heard. I'll put it like that. I'm no expert with it. I'm putting out what I use and what I do with it to show, it's a little bit different maybe. So like the sugar soil is the main difference in what I'm using. And it really does seem to be doing great right now. I think we're just going to have to put it on a watering timer to be able to do a steady, every 2 days. It does dry up fast and it does drain well. So even if we get rain, a drip system holding some water in it will work well. Even though they are cactuses, they do not like to dry out.
Who's that?
Rob, quit that, ball. Told you. I'm gonna go see if she needs a sugar daddy.
That's his girlfriend?
Yeah. She got a tractor.
I have a tractor too.
No, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It's amazing that you've actually got to 6 inches. A lot of people have issues after they're getting the seeds to sprout and then continuing to grow them into the next stage once they're put in dirt. Many people have a lot of issues with it. I started some seeds on some that I take. The kids are asleep. Awesome.
Party.
I started some from seeds twice, and they popped in the Ziploc bag with water, and I've just never turned and moved them anywhere from there. I do have a couple that's still alive, and I think I'm going to put them in some Oasis cubes this week and a little bit of a fertilizer solution. See if I can't put them in see how they do react with a hydroponic setup. Check them out and see what they do. It's they don't like to have their roots soggy in water, but we had one that was just sitting in water and rooted pretty amazing. Oh, wow. That's awesome. You were able to get them to start in the soil. Around here, we haven't been able to, I haven't seen anybody that's done it. What you doing?
I was looking at Beth. Beth, you have a Facebook?
Look up Eric. And then he could point you in the right direction.
What is it? A-R.
A-A-R-I-C.
Okay.
She's too nosy.
No, I was going to add her.
Look. Y'all use the cactus mix and the compost? I just went with straight compost. It was much cheaper, and it was kind of they were rooted already. We stuck them in there, see if they didn't look like they were doing good. I'd have chopped them off and started them again. I did some of them. I put some Purolite mix in with the compost. Others, I just put the compost to see if they're making any difference. And so far, it doesn't seem that there's any need for the Purolite in the mix.
One of the deacons at work.
Talk.
No.
Nice. We don't have the room over here to make compost. When I was out in the country, we'd get some old 2 and 3 year old bales of hay that the cows and the horses couldn't eat anymore. They'd basically give it away. Most people would come drop it off, and we'd twist it and turn it and make some compost with it. Never perfected it to where it really got good, but
What's the peat moss?
we didn't put any in ours.
Okay.
But it did work. You know, the main thing about the big bales was getting the strings out of them, the ropes. I'm thinking about adding some peat moss to the next time we replant or repot some of them. I'm just worried that we end up with too much water on their roots. I'd rather water them every other day over here in South Louisiana. I'd rather water them every other day, a little bit of water, than have them sitting in too much water with the amount of rains we tend to get from time to time. We might go 2 to 3 weeks without having a break in the rain, and the compost we're using is drying out really quick enough to where we're not having much issues with stuff. Nice. Do you use the Kickstarter, like the ammonia, the beer, I think it is, and the soda? We did that one time with we put the grass clippings and then sprayed it down. I don't remember exactly. I think it's ammonia, beer, and a cheap soda or something along those lines. You spray it, add a little bit, spray it, add a little bit, and it was amazing how fast it broke down. Really did. All the microorganisms just took off with it. Really enjoyed it. We're going to do 15 more minutes.
Yep, and it's time for bed. One of us works today.
Yeah, me.
No, me. I seen patients today.
Yeah, when you drove by. What's up, peoples?
Sorry, I'm not coming in today. No. I made a lot of sick people feel good today.
Hey there, Mr. Robert. It's no problem coming in late. We're going to be on here for about 15 minutes. The drunken compost. That's exactly what the name is. I forget. When I was out in the country, it was, always pow, pow, always in a hurry. Never had the time to wait. I was hoping at some point I did, but it never worked out.
He wants to know if we have everything tied down. Homestead Aquarium.
Everything is, Mr. Robert. Everything is taken care of. Still got to go outside and put some stobs in the ground or stakes in the ground for the raised beds. I kind of knocked off early today, but besides that, everything's pretty much taken care of. I mean, every time I make a round around the house, we're able to find something else that could be done this way or a little bit other way. But the storm, the urgency from the storm kind of pushed as the storm continued to walk towards the west. We're looking somewhere along the same thing, anywhere from 8 to 12 inches of water in the garage like last time, possibly much less. And that's what we're hoping. That's nice to be able to have your own compost making.
If we had more room, we probably would, but
yeah, not in town, we wouldn't be able to.
Oh no, the neighbors would be
running the roads.
The neighbors would be calling it down on us. One of the nurses that works, they have land and they have like cows and stuff. So we could just quit our jobs and you could do the livestock, the animals and stuff, and I could do all the vegetables. Just go and selling meat and vegetables and eggs all day.
Oh, it ain't y'all. It was me. She was too busy riding around shopping, looking for clothes and stuff.
When, today?
Yeah.
No. I had my work to do today. I see hospice patients, and they needed their visits today, so I did their visits.
She does a great job of what she does. She really enjoys taking care of the older people. Oh no, Chris, I ain't getting in trouble. Not at all.
No, my patients miss me when I'm not there. I always tell us that I'm gonna send the bad ones the next time. This one lady's like, "Oh, you better not." She does.
It's funny. She goes in there and some of them will start talking French to her, and she's actually picking up a little bit of French, or not really picking it up to be able to speak it, but understand what they're talking about.
A few things. One says, "Turn her like a little barrel." Do you know what? Little barrel. You know how to say that?
No.
When she says that, I know what she's saying.
All I know is avec grosse tu de casser de charrette.
Good thing Mr. CB's not on here. Like Lake Charles, huh?
Well, it's not long before we got on here. They were showing, depending on what channel, it was around Lake Charles, a little bit to the west of Lake Charles, Port Arthur, Beaumont area. Almost 2 hours ago. CNN, the Weather Channel, and some of the other stations. The more major stations are still hard on their track that is going to hit the tracks. Going to hit that Lake Charles area where the devastation was the last time. But it looks like it's going to be. Don't get me wrong; they're still going to be hit pretty hard with it. But it looks like the eye is going to hit around Beaumont, Lake Port Arthur. Chris, I'm hoping in the spring we'll have everything going back. The hydroponics. We've been working on the raised beds a little bit in the back. It was too hot to work in the greenhouses. And then it seems like every time I'm off rotation, we end up having something going on where I can't work for half of it. But we are pushing to have at least 2 of the 3 greenhouses running hydroponically this spring. So probably somewhere around January to middle of February, we'll have them up and running. And we'll also have the 10 raised beds. Oh no, not 10.
Yeah, there's 5 in the back,
yeah.
huh?
There's 10 raised beds in the backyard
And then 3 in the front.
that we added in, and that'll be with the tomatoes also, similar to a hydroponic. Probably gonna do a small feeding every day with them. We want to see how it's going. Hey, Mr. Holman, did you have your surgery yet? How did that go if you did?
And then my slice of heaven.
Yeah, Mr. Joey, what's up?
Hey.
I guess we could be staying on a little bit longer.
I'm gonna make some coffee.
You have to go make some coffee.
Ride the storm out right.
Yeah.
That's our hurricane party.
We had our 2 drinks. Now we're gonna start drinking coffee. On Monday. Good luck with your surgery, man. We're gonna be praying for you that everything goes right. I had sent an email. I'm gonna have to check with you. Make sure I got the right email. I had sent you an email. Not sure if you got it or not, telling you that we'd be doing a live stream tonight. Oh, you already had it Monday. Awesome. No pain. Nice. I'll be right back. Y'all talk to Sheena for a minute. I'm going to make a pot of coffee for real. I'm going to heat some coffee, not really make a pot. Pay attention.
I'm talking to daughter number 1. What kind of surgery you had? If you don't want to say, you can.
Rotator cuff.
Oh, okay. He said the water was rising around noon today, but it actually had went down a little bit.
I'm going to go run outside and move. Not why it's just me. Oh.
What did you do?
Because you wanted a small coffee pot. My coffee cup don't fit it.
Oh, this husband of mine.
Not coffee pot, the microwave.
My slice of heaven said,
Joey?
I am still waiting for Danny to go out in the middle of the storm and sing "Rock You Like a Hurricane."
Everybody got jokes. I'm gonna make a quick pass.
Yes, Beth. The little boy goes every day, and daughter number 3, she goes every other day, and then she has. It's not virtual, but they post their assignments like to their email, and they just have to do them and turn them in on the days that she's not at school. But like since the hurricane, their school is closed the next 2 days. Well, today and tomorrow. So, and then they'll reevaluate for Monday. Chris, you talking about Danny gets in trouble a lot? We've been together almost 9 years. I just tell him to go play. That's daughter number 3. Past your bedtime, child.
Water's down about 10 inches this morning.
He just went and checked the water. He said it's down about 10 inches since noon. Maya was pointing some out.
You hanging out with the cool people online?
Yep.
Poor puppy. You don't like being carried like that. Got some coffee.
Don't mind them animals in the back.
Thank you, Mr. Homer. Thank you a lot. We appreciate the prayers.
You're gonna be up all night.
Probably. Getting prepared for when the storm starts and you don't let me sleep because the electricity goes out or the wind's blowing too hard.
It's too hot.
Does anyone want these 2 animals that are back there?
Yeah, the one in the blue shirt and the one with the ponytail.
No.
Yeah, I just went outside looking to buy you. It actually went down about 10 inches since we started. I say started about noon. I went and the water's pulling out, so that's a really good sign for us. On the last storm with Laura, we had that other storm that had actually kept the water high, didn't let it drain out before it came in. So it's pulling pretty good right now. We might not end up with as much as we did the last time.
I'll be right back. I have to come up. It's a nurse from work.
Here they're getting started on homesteading. Won't notice them, huh? Quit jumping around, chick. Come sit if you want to visit. Oh, 2 hours. Again, we wasn't expecting, not that we're not enjoying ourselves, you know, it's fun to come on here and have everybody that's sitting there watching and talking and just listening. If you have anything you have questions on or about the hurricanes or what we do to prepare or, you know, what we have for plans going forward with the raised beds and the greenhouses and the dining room that somebody threw me under the bus earlier today about, you know, asked if I had told her about it yet. You know,
Eric, that's you.
You know, we have a little breakfast table in the kitchen. That's where we normally eat with.
Yeah,
so
there's just 4 of us. So we usually just sit there and
we're gonna kind of make a little grow room out of the dining room if we could keep the dogs from eating the plants.
yeah, that's their room. That's where they eat and the cage and stuff like that.
Madisonville. I know I've heard of that area. I don't remember exactly where it's at, That's around the kind of central east portion of Louisiana. I'm sorry, I forgot your name also. I'm bad with it. I got my list right here. We were laughing about that earlier, how much I forget. Mr. CB was fussing at me, and I called and talked with him. He's like, "Do you watch my videos?" And Sheena was telling me about how much I forget, and she was agreeing with him, and it was abused Danny Day. Oh, I love me some coffee.
Community.
Yeah, it's all Eric's fault that I'm taking down the table and putting up a growth tent.
Eric, I'm gonna have to talk to Beth about that.
She's in on it with him.
Beth, I'm gonna unfriend you.
They got a nice. Y'all go check out Eric's. I mean, he got a nice little grow tent with some lights and everything, and he's up potting some pepper plants he had outside. You know, taking them out of the ground, planting them in pots, and putting them in his house for the wintertime, redoing it, pruning them back. It's all the time. You know, him, Mr. Jeff, a lot of people are doing it. It's almost like a challenge right now. So many people are starting to do it, and it's like Mr. Jeff did his, and he took one out of the ground, and he's trying it with hydroponics in a crackety method. Eric done it on, you know, pull it out of the ground, put it in pots and dirt. I'm gonna have to do both of them because one's gonna have to work for me. So I'm excited.
Beth, I believe you. It was all them. They talk too much, so they just make all these plans.
There ain't no plans. It comes to fruition.
Oh Lord,
Not as fast as it did 5 years ago when I was still young, but I'm falling off the tracks. I'm slowing down.
Could be at the nursing home next week.
As long as they got Wi-Fi and I can still talk to my friends.
No, I'm not paying for that bill. You'd visit Danny at the nursing home?
Yeah, Mr. Homer, we actually we brought him to the country. My pop came up and picked him. Pop came and picked him up. Drove him. We went about 3 miles north with him. The chickens and the ducks. They're gonna spend the next couple of days over there. Then we're gonna get them back and put them back after the water recedes. Go ahead.
They had them load them up. The chickens loaded up in the back of the truck, and a car came by and pulled in the front yard. I'm like, what the heck? He was asking if we were selling some chickens. We're like, no, that's our pets.
I won't let anyone sell them.
I'm gonna have to look that up. But yeah, the chickens, you know, we didn't exactly know where the storm was going or how it was gonna affect us.
At the beginning, it was coming right.
Yeah,
for us.
one of the tracks they showed Monday night was passing. The eye was gonna pass directly over our town, and we were actually. I was offshore and we didn't know when we were coming in. They were talking about sending us in Friday afternoon or Thursday. Well, at first it was Friday morning they were going to send us in. Then it was Thursday afternoon, and you know we just didn't have an idea. So I didn't want to have to deal with that, and so Sheena got that taken care of with Pop, and they're in the country right now.
Yeah.
Sitting on we actually, I wish I would have been videoing it whenever we did it. We were taking the chickens out the pen in the back and bringing them to the pen in the front. And the little rooster we have, what's his name? Harold?
Yes.
Harold, you know, we left to bring Maya to her dad. And when we got back, we went pick Maya up. When we got back, we drive up, and the first thing Maya does is like, we've got an extra chicken.
No, that we went to.
Angels.
Oh, yeah, okay. We went to daughter number one's. And when we got back, she's like, we got an extra chicken. So we went and looked. Sure enough, we had a little bantam rooster in there.
How'd he get there?
We have no
Tell a
idea.
story about when he flew across the water.
I was trying to get there. But anyway, we were, moving the chickens, and they got out. They found the only little hole I hadn't fixed yet. They got out of the thing. So, well, we kind of cornered Harold in between me and her. Then they had the fence for the new chicken pen on one side and the greenhouses on the other side. Well, we got like almost bumped heads, Maya and I, and Harold like climbed the fence. It looked like he was, in a movie, just like, whoop, whoop. And then he just started flying when he got to the top of it. And he cleared the 20 feet of, from one fence to the other fence where the bayou is, and continued flying all the way to the other side of the bayou. I'm like, well, he's either gonna come back or he's not gonna make it. Maya's like, no, you're gonna get my chicken. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And she's like, yes, you are. So then he put his foot down and we get the chicken.
And got stuck in the briars.
Oh my God. The briars were horrible. Horrible. Yeah, Eric, we can't really turn them loose in town. They were getting loose, and most of the neighbors were, pretty, they wasn't mad about it. A couple of them enjoyed it. The chickens would go over in the afternoons, and they'd feed them some bird feed. A couple of them had some birds in the house, and they'd, play with them and stuff. They were really good, but we don't want to get in trouble being in town. We're not supposed to have them loose. That's why, we tried to get them a little bit better cage and a little bit better to go.
They'll take the eggs though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody enjoys the eggs. We ended up getting him. I had to climb Harold. We went to walk all the way around the bayou, walk all the way to the back, and he's sitting in there. I'm like, oh, it's just a bunch of vines. It's not going to be that bad. They had barbs like 6.5 feet long. And every time I go to grab Harold, he'd move. I had a dip net with me because I like to catch chickens with a dip net because it's easy. But every time I go to stick the dip net in there, he'd move and then we'd catch on the barbs from the. Oh,
You're so scared of everything.
I was bleeding the back of my head, the front of my head, everything. I mean, I was just plumb scratched up, bleeding. Yeah. Then I was worried that it's kind of an office building in the property where we went. We didn't ask. I just walked. It's ERAT. We do stuff like that still.
I was scared because I didn't know if we're going to get in trouble.
Yeah, I didn't know if the cops were going to show up or not. And
like, what are you doing?
I walk all over the place. I mean, I ain't lying. Even my back was bleeding. And it burned.
Bad after.
She didn't feel bad.
I did.
Ha, I got you to get my chicken, and she's walking back petting the chicken. Then she wanted to cut the chicken's wings. Before that, she's like, we don't need to cut their wings. They ain't going nowheres.
I said we needed to cut his wings. We couldn't catch him.
You got him.
Exactly. Them chickens will poop on cement and porches. They love it.
The ducks too.
The ducks is worse. I don't mind it. I mean,
Mr. Homer, how's your tree shreddings, your mulch that you picked up? How's that working out? You got it all spread and everything? I saw him drop it off. I didn't see another video. While I was at work, again, the internet we have out there is horrible, and I miss a lot of the alerts that I get. And it takes like 45 minutes to 3 hours to download a 7-minute video, 5 to 7 minutes. It's slow.
tell me that the chicks around Easter and they're both roosting. We got two roosters out of them.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be females.
That's what Eric's saying. We got a rooster.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Joey. Thank you so much for
All
stopping
right.
by. I'm gonna have to think about it. I mean, I got the wireless microphones. I can go out in the middle of the storm and sing that. I'm gonna have to listen to it.
Oh,
I
Lord
might
have
do it
mercy.
again. Rock me like a hurricane. The chickens are doing the work for you now, huh, Mr. Homer? Spread it, get all the bugs out of them. Turn it, dig it, flip it, turn it, flip it, dig it. Chickens are awesome at that.
When did this become the children's show? You have to wear the cool shirt to be in this group.
Mine's probably in the wash.
You have to have a beard to be cool.
Rude.
Rude, you said?
Rude.
Yeah, I'm not. We're gonna give it about another 15 minutes, y'all. I can't believe we still got 10 people in here. It's we enjoy sitting outside. I finally got that little nasty tree. It's almost cut down all the way. We enjoy sitting outside when it's cooler and watching the chickens play.
Yeah.
I do that all the time, no matter what weather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Maya's best friends. Each one of the chickens.
Mhm.
Attach each and every single one of them.
We even got chicken harnesses.
Yep.
So they can-
I was trying to tell Maya how nice it is to, you can have chickens and name them and everything and get attached to them, but you still got to eat them. She's like, no. I'm like, well, after you eat them, you can still be attached to them. She's like, but I don't want to. I'm like, yeah, they'll be like attached to your bones and your ribs.
In fact,
That's
you can kill
how
them.
you know your chickens are attached to you and they enjoyed their life.
But the fact of killing them is what I don't like.
You don't kill them, you put them to sleep.
It's the same thing.
No.
Yeah.
When you put them to sleep, then you cut their head off and they don't know.
Still killing them.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Still killing them.
Oh. I'm ready for bed even with the coffee.
I'll probably be on another hour.
No.
Okay. I think we're going to shut it down, guys. I'm tired.
Uh,
You're not tired. You didn't sleep.
Yeah. All right, guys.
No, it's not. They're not the size of birds flying around. The mosquitoes are, basically the size of turkeys. You bite your leg and half of it falls off. But living in town's really good about having, about that. They spray pretty well in town, and not sure how healthy it is, but it sure knocks down a lot of the mosquitoes. And yes, Eric, oh my God, they're friends. What kind of mess they're gonna get us into now? We might not even have that, Mr. Robert. The rain and it's the way it's tracking and everything. We might not even get a whole bunch of rain. It's super nice. All right, Mr. Homer, you have a good one, man. We're gonna be getting off of here also. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Good night, guys.
Yeah, it's been fun, everybody. Thank y'all so much. We're gonna do this again when there's not a storm coming. I've been doing some research, and I'm pretty sure with Streamlabs we'll be able to get a few people on here with a free session. So I'll be working with that. I've been talking to a couple guys, and we're gonna try to get 5 or 6 people on at the same time so we can see everybody's face and do a little bit better discussion. Excuse me, instead of talking through the comments and everything. Everyone here is great and really enjoy all y'all channels, and it's super awesome. Thank y'all so much for stopping by.
All righty, guys. Good night.
Say, grow that, Maya.
No.
Y'all have a good one. Later. Hey, remember, South Louisiana ball, you gotta love it. Y'all grow that. Later.